Welcome to Learn with Moni Sunday Math Class. Get your books and pen and let's learn together.
You are welcome to class. Our topic for today is directed numbers. Directed numbers are numbers that have signs. Every number has sign, even when the sign is not written. For example, if I say I am 4 years old, what I have said in essence is I am plus 4 years old. When you don't see any sign in front of a number, it means there is actually an invisible positive sign in front of that number. So every number has sign. So these positive and negative signs, what do they depict? The positive and negative sign, just what they tell you is the direction the number is moving. Let us quickly remember our number line. On number line, for the x-axis, we have positive numbers to the right and negative numbers to the left. The same way, when we draw our y-axis, we have positive numbers to the top and negative numbers to the bottom. Which means when I'm talking about positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, it is like I am going towards the right. And when I say minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, it means I am moving to the left. When I say plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 on the vertical axis, it means I am moving upwards. And when I say minus 1, minus 2 on the vertical axis, it means going downwards. It's just like when students are marching during a march past. You say that 2 steps forward and 1 step backward. 2 steps forward, that is positive 2. 1 step backwards, that is negative 1. When I say 2 steps forward and 1 step backward, what I have said in essence is move to the right by 2 and move back to the left by 1. Let us look at more examples on these directed numbers. It is possible for you to have these examples in directed number. Let's say number 1, I have minus 2 plus 3. Or better still, let's start from the familiar. Plus 2 minus 3. When I have plus 2 minus 3, that is 2 steps to the front and 1 step to the back. Generally, let us consider positive and negative sign this way. Positive, negative. Positive numbers are moving to the right. Positive numbers are moving to the right. Negative numbers are moving to the left. Positive number is moving up. Negative numbers are moving downwards. Moving upwards, moving downwards. Positive number is showing a credit, what I have in my pocket, in my account. And negative numbers is showing a debit, what I am owing others, what we call a debt. That is what negative numbers imply. So look at this situation. Plus 2 minus 3. Plus 2 minus 3 means I have 2 naira in my pocket and I am owing 3 naira. By the time I give the 2 naira I have in my pocket to the person I'm owing 3 naira, the balance of my account will be that I will still be owing 1 naira. Do you get that? And when I'm owing, that is a debt. That means equals to minus 1. Let us experience it as moving to the right and moving to the left. This is a number line. This is my 0 here. I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Positive 2 means moving to the right 2 times. Positive. Just that is plus 2. Then negative 3 means moving from that point to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3, times. You can see where I ended, minus 1, which is my answer. We can also consider it as an upward downward movement. This is my 0, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Positive 2 means moving up from 0 2 times. So let's move up from 0 2 times. 1, 2. That is positive 2. And now, minus 3, which means moving downwards by 3. So let us move from that point. 1, 2, 3. Look at where we have ended. That is minus 1, which is the same thing. So these are ways you can consider your positive and negative numbers anytime you see them. You consider positive as moving right, negative as moving left, positive as moving up, negative as moving down, positive as a credit, what you have with you in your account, in your pocket, and negative as a debit, what you are owing. All right, let us see more examples. It is possible we also see a situation like this, where I have minus 4 plus 3. Minus 4 means I am owing 4. Plus 3 means I have 3. By the time I pay the 3 I have to the person I'm owing 4, what will be the balance of my account? That is correct. That is equals to minus 1. Let us consider other examples. It is possible I see things like this, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 2 means I am owing Taiwo 2. Minus 3 means I am owing Kenny 3. When I'm owing Taiwo 2 and I'm owing Kenny 3, what is the balance of such account? It means I have a total debt of 5. A debt of 5 is minus 5. It is possible we see a situation like this also. Minus 1, minus 10, plus 15. Look at this situation. I'm owing Taiwo 1, I'm owing Kenny 10, and I have 15 in my account or in my pocket. So let us see. The total debt I have here, minus 1 minus 10, that is minus 11, my total debt. And what I have in my pocket is plus 15. I am owing 11 and I have 15 in my pocket. What is the balance of such account? Yes, I hear you say positive 4, and that is very correct. These directed numbers, we can have them as multiplication and division as well. When we are multiplying directed numbers or we are dividing, there are rules to this. Let us see the rules.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel now.
Of multiplying or dividing directed numbers. When the sign you are multiplying are the same thing, positive multiplying positive, it is equal to positive when the sign are the same. Negative multiplying negative is also equal to positive. Once the signs are the same, the final result is positive. Remember that multiplication may not be represented like this. Multiplication can also be represented as brackets. Like when I have plus into plus. This bracket means multiplication as well. So positive into positive is equal to positive. Negative into negative, that is minus times minus. The signs are the same, the result is positive. But when the signs are not the same, when we have plus times minus, the signs are not the same thing. The result is going to be minus, negative. When we have minus times plus, the result is negative. Note that instead of these times, I can also have it as brackets. Like when I have plus into minus, that is plus times minus. The result is minus. And minus into plus. That is minus times plus, the result is minus. But what about division? It is exactly the same thing for division. When you are not multiplying but dividing, and the signs you are dividing are the same thing, the result is positive. Plus divided by plus, the result is plus. Minus divided by minus, the signs are the same thing, the result is also plus. Brackets cannot be used for division. We can't use bracket for division. No, it is not applicable. But look at what I have here. When the signs I am dividing are the same thing, are different, plus divided by minus is minus. When the signs are different, the sign of the product is minus. Negative divided by positive is also negative. Note that bracket is not applicable when it comes to division. Let me quickly clean it up so that you don't get confused. So when you are multiplying or dividing and the sign at the top is the same thing as the sign at the bottom, you have positive as your result. When you are dividing and the sign at the top and the sign at the bottom are the same thing, your result is positive. But when either of the signs, when you are multiplying whether on the left or on the right, or you are dividing either at the top or at the bottom, when one of the signs is different from the other, the result is negative. Let us see this as real numerical examples. Look at this case. I have plus 2 plus minus 5. Look at the situation I have here. This is plus 2. What I have here is positive times negative, plus times minus. We have seen that when the signs are different, the result is negative. So plus times minus is minus 5. That means what I have here is plus 2. I have 2 in my pocket, minus 5. I am owing 5. When I have 2 in my pocket and I am owing 5, what is the result of that situation? It means I am still owing 3. That is minus 3. Let us look at other examples. It is possible for me to see a situation like this: minus into minus 7 plus into minus 3. Look at this situation. This is minus into minus. That is minus times minus. The signs are the same thing. The result will be positive. That is plus 7 plus times minus. The signs are different. So the result is going to be negative 3. So we have positive 7, negative 3. Meaning I have 7 in my pocket and I'm owing 3. By the time I pay my debt, I will still be having 4 in my pocket. Isn't it? And that is 4 in my pocket, 4 in my account. That is positive 4. I hope you are following with this. We can have other examples like this. When I have minus 3 over minus 9. This is minus 3 divided by minus 9. The sign at the top is the same thing as the sign at the bottom. That is minus divided by minus, which is positive. When the signs are the same thing, the result is positive. So minus will cancel out minus, giving us positive. I have 3 here, 1. 3 in 9 is 3. This is equal to positive. Minus divided by minus is positive. 1 over 3. Positive 1 over 3. For a situation where I have, let's say I have a situation of minus 16 divided by 2. There is no sign in front of this 2. But remember where we started. I told you that when you don't have any sign in front of a number, it actually means there is an invisible positive sign there. So there is an invisible positive sign in front of this 2. That means we have negative divided by positive. The signs are different. Remember, when the signs are different, the result is minus, negative. Minus divided by plus is minus. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 2 here 1, 2 here 8. I hope you understand it. Let us look at more complex situations. Okay, this is a more complex example where I have minus 2 plus 3 minus 7 divided by 5 minus 3 plus into minus 1. Look at this situation. It is looking complex, but it is not actually. It's a very simple situation. We will just take the numerator separately and the denominator separately, then we bring them together later. Let us handle the numerator first. Minus 2, I am owing 2. Plus 3, I have 3 in my pocket. Minus 2 plus 3. By the time I pay the 2 I am owing with the 3 in my pocket, I will be left with minus 1. Is that correct? And this minus 7 is there. Minus 2 plus 3 is minus 1. Then this minus 7. Or, to make this easier for you, I will try to rearrange. Let's rearrange. It will be easier for you that way. I have minus 2. This is minus 7. Minus 7 and plus 3. It is acceptable. It is still the same thing. Minus 2, minus 7, plus 3. And at the bottom, I have positive 5 minus 3 plus times minus. Once the signs are different, the result is minus. That is minus 1. So at the numerator, at the top, we have minus 2 minus 7. That is minus 9. You are owing 2, you are owing 7. That means you are owing 9 altogether. Then this is plus 3 at the numerator. Then the denominator, I have positive 5 minus 3 minus 1. That is minus 4. Let's go with the numerator first again. Minus 9 plus 3. I am owing 9, I have 3. The balance of such account is, I will still be owing 6. That is minus 6. Then the denominator, positive 5, negative 4. Plus 5 means I have 5. Minus 4 is I'm owing 4. By the time I settle my debts, I will be having plus 1. I will still be having 1 in my pocket. So this is the situation we have. Minus 6 over positive 1. That is minus 6 divided by plus 1. Minus divided by plus. Remember, when the signs are different, the result is minus. Minus 6 divided by plus 1 is minus. Then 6 divided by 1 is 6. So our final answer is minus 6. I'll take one more example that looks like this to help you drive home the lesson better. I have 15 minus into minus 4 plus into minus 3. Everything divided by 7 plus into, let me take that as minus into 2, then plus into minus 10. Plus into minus 10. Let's try to simplify this situation. At the numerator, I have 15. That is positive 15. Minus into minus means minus times minus. which is plus 4. Plus into minus, that is positive times negative, that is negative 3. At the denominator, we have positive 7. There is no sign in front of these two. When there is no sign, it means there is an invisible positive sign. That is minus times plus, minus 2. And this is plus times minus, which is minus 10. This is equal to positive 15. Let us simplify it. Plus 15 plus 4. I have 15 in my right pocket and 4 in my left pocket. That means I have a total of 19. That is positive 19, then minus 3. Everything divided by positive 7. I'm owing Taiwo 2, I'm owing Kehinde 10. That means I have a total of 12 for my debts. This is equals to plus 19 minus 3. That is plus 16. I hope you agree. I have 19, I'm owing 3. I will be left with 16. Divided by positive 7, negative 12. I have 7, I'm owing 12. The balance of such account is minus 5. Look at it. Now we have plus divided by minus. Plus divided by minus is minus. And 16 over 5, that is minus 16 over 5. 16 over 5 is an improper fraction. We can change it to mixed number. That is equals to minus, how many 5 can we get from 16? We can get 3 whole number, remaining 1 over 5. Minus 3 wholes, 1 over 5. And that is our final answer. Make sure you look for exercises to solve and practice on directed numbers so that you can boldly say it everywhere that you are a master of directed numbers. I'll see you around.
Thank you for learning with Money today. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and click on the notification button to know when I drop new lessons. Let's meet again next time by God's grace. See you around.